the MITL, the McMaster Institute for Transportation and Logistics, along with the Supply Chain and Logistics Association, is organizing Translog this year. This is our third conference. Well, Translog is all about transportation and logistics. Transportation is a big factor in our economy nowadays, especially for Hamilton, which is a gateway.
Hamilton's history, going to prehistory, is about movement of goods and people because we're near the water. In the First Nations Aboriginal period, there was tremendous activity through this area. The coming of the railway, of course, changed Hamilton, and now we're in the 21st century and looking at 21st century solutions to people and goods moving problems. In Hamilton, well, just look at a map of North America. We're right in the middle of it all. We're seeing barges taking goods from Cambridge, Ontario to Newfoundland using the H2O highway, if I could use that term, because the trucking company found that they couldn't get on the ferries in Nova Scotia on a regular basis or on a predictable basis to get to Newfoundland. So they called the Port Authority, worked out a deal where they get their own barges, send them down to Newfoundland, solve that problem.
So Translog, what the importance of Translog for companies like mine, so I'm a private company in the logistics and supply chain in Hamilton, and what's important about this conference and what it allows business people to do is interact with academics, and McMaster, the Institute for Transportation and Logistics, allows projects to bubble up and come forward, studying the supply chain within the area. We need to continue to talk to people, we need to continue to get the message out, we need to continue to have folks focus on this area, not strictly as an old steel industry, but understanding that the reason that the original steel companies came to Hamilton was because it was a perfect node from a transportation and logistics standpoint.
Having this conversation taking place actually begins to help people understand the concept, what it means, how it comes together, what are the components that are needed to help make it be better than it is today, because we are a gateway today. The issue is how good of a gateway can we be, and conferences like this are exactly the kind of thing we need where that conversation can take place. Particularly in terms of our cargo business, we continue to grow at 2 or 3 times the normal growth rates. In fact, when the economy went into a deep recession and many airports were seeing 15–25% reductions in their cargo activity, we actually saw growth here in Hamilton. And in the past 2 years, we've seen, again, double-digit growth taking place in our air cargo business. Transportation, at the end of the day, is really an economic enabler. Because you have a great transportation system, people will want to invest in our community and want to be here.